Hello everybody, it is Stinger Splash and I'm back today with a pretty cool video, I think. This one is looking at the new HMV exclusive range of collectible Blu-rays. You also get DVDs in them, but they're obviously just thrown in. And that is the VHS range. And actually some people are a bit confused about them. They genuinely thought that HMV were selling VHS videos in 2018. I suppose when you call it the VHS range, that could make people think, but they do clearly say Blu-ray. So I originally was going to do like 12 videos on these, but then I thought maybe that's a bit overkill. And the fact that 11 of the 12 I already have on Blu-ray, I'm not too bothered on like unsealing them at the moment, but I got all 12 delivered yesterday afternoon. And so I thought I would wait until today to do the video. I've got them all here. I've only unsealed one because it's the only one I don't actually have on Blu-ray, because it was actually out of print. So it's the only way to get it at the moment. But I'm going to go through them all anyway. But they're all basically the same in terms of what you get inside. But we'll go with the first one. So this is 48 Hours. This is the one that is not available at the moment on Blu-ray usually. I think it was available for a little while a few years ago, but it's been deleted for a while. So as you can see, it is very much like an old school VHS, although it's more like the American style with the slipcase, or indeed here what you'd have your VHS recordables on, where you take out the tape like this. So this is the cover. As I say, it's like old school artwork. On the side it has the old, there's a Paramount logo there, there's also an old hi-fi logo. The Universal logo is the very old logo, Paramount one's kind of newer. So each one comes with this sort of case. It's a harder case inside. This is quite a flimsy piece of cardboard, but they all come like this with the name of the film on. And it just looks like an old VHS tape, which is quite nice. Inside, and this is why I'm only really going to show this one, because they're all the same. Inside, you get a fold-out poster, we'll get to that in a second. You have what look like spindles with the Blu-ray and the DVD there. And you also get an old school bubblegum trading card. You know, the ones that are in bubblegum packs. There's also a sticker as well, kind of flimsy. There's nothing on the back of that. Would have been nice if there was something on the back of that as well. But they're just like in there as little extras. The poster is basically the front cover with a little bit more information on. I think it's like an old theatrical poster actually. If you can see that there. It's pretty cool. It's not very big. It's only what, A4, sorry, A3, get it right. But yeah, it's just something that they put in as a little extra. So yeah, these releases are all £12.50 if you buy them in the 2 for £25 offer. Otherwise they're £15 each, which is a lot of money, I'll say that. But I'm a sucker for collectible Blu-rays, so I did order all 12 in one go. So yeah, that's 48 Hours anyway. So the rest of them, as I say, are all the same as that in terms of the inner packaging. Obviously the poster will be different, as will the postcard and the sticker, but all the rest of these I already have. So at the moment I'm not going to unseal them, but I might do in the future, and I might come back to it. But the next one then, these are all in alphabetical order, is Airplane. Obviously classic comedy. I have this on Blu-ray already though, and the second one, which I think I had the import from America. But yeah, as you can see, I don't think I've showed the back actually of 48 Hours, but it's just like the old setup. They don't really go into too much detail about the plot. They don't go into too much detail about special features or the cast. It's just like an old videotape, but I like it. It's pretty cool. So yeah, that's Airplane. That's the second one in the set. So the first two are both Paramount. The next one is Universal, and that is Back to the Future. And I'm hoping that they do more of these in the future. I don't know how many more they will do. They may just decide that they're just going to do these. If they don't sell very well, then they won't make any more. There's the old Universal logo, which is really cool. But yeah, there's Back to the Future, one of my favourite films of all time. Next up is another comedy, and that is Beverly Hills Cop, which again I already have. I have the trilogy on Blu-ray, but still pretty cool to have. And I think all 12 of these on the shelf together, you know, with the spine shown, will be quite a nice visual. Next up is the Blues Brothers. I'm pretty sure I have this on Blu-ray as well, under my musicals category, which is a very small amount of films I have in the musicals category in my collection. But yeah, altogether there are 6 from Universal and 6 from Paramount in this first wave of 12. Although, as we'll get to soon, you will not be able to buy all 12 because one of them's already been pulled. But we'll get to that later. Yeah, next up is another Universal, and that is The Breakfast Club. And this one's interesting, actually. This one and Scarface, which we'll get to later, have a different packaging, or different way of sealing it, should I say. And you can probably see there's like the sort of tearaway strip. These are the only 2 that are sealed like this. I don't know what you call this type of seal, but it's different to the sort of vacuum seal of the other ones. I don't know why that's happened. It's a bit strange. You'd think they'd all be the same, but for whatever reason, with those ones, they haven't done that. Next up then is E.T., which I already have on Steelbook, and I've also got the 4K big sleeve Laserdisc type, so I suppose if I've got a Laserdisc type packaging, I can also have a VHS type packaging as well. But yeah, I'm trying to think if I actually owned any of these on VHS when I was younger. I don't think I did. Not that I had that many VHS back in the day, but or at least not when I was a small kid. But no, I don't think I had any of these on VHS back then. Next up is another one of my favourite comedies, I guess, or caper films, Ferris Bueller's Day Off. And I've got the deluxe version of the Blu-ray now. There's one thing about these. I don't know what version these discs are, because they don't really give you much information on the back. I don't know if these are older Blu-rays or new ones. I really don't know. But there's one in particular that I want later on that we'll get to that I'm not sure really what version it is. So here's the one I'm talking about. The one that's already been pulled from sale is Scarface. Possibly my favourite movie of all time. Certainly in the top 3. And yeah, this one's been pulled from sale. They have offered me a full refund if I want to return it, but I'm not going to. So yeah, if you didn't pre-order these, you will not be able to find this in store. These all went in store yesterday. And the reason why is, as you can probably see there, he loved the American dream with a veganjance, whatever one of those is. So they somehow managed to mess up the cover and the poster inside with misspelling vengeance, even though it was perfectly fine on the original poster. So I don't know how they've managed that. It's going to cost them a lot of money if they want to fix it. I did ring HMV and they said that they may re-release it later in the year, but it's not guaranteed, because of course it's a lot of money to spend to redo these covers, redo the poster, repackage them all. Is it really worth it? So I don't know what's going to happen there, but for now this is the rarest of the 12, because all the rest are available to purchase. This one you cannot buy. So yeah, could be a collector's item in the future, we'll see. But Scarface you cannot buy in stores. Next up is The Thing, and this might be my favourite cover just because it is so much different to the other. I mean, the other films do have a very DVD style cover. You know, they've used them on the DVDs. This one is definitely more of an 80s VHS cover. It looks really cool. The only problem with this, of course, for me is that this version is now sort of not great to have, because there's the Arrow video release, which has got much more included. This is the Universal version, so I suppose it's alright to have both, but this is the non-Arrow version. If Arrow started doing these sort of packaging, then that could get very expensive, because you know what they're like with their prices. They'd probably be charging 25 quid each of these. Next up, the penultimate film, Top Gun. I think I have the 3D version of this somewhere in my collection. And to be honest, it's a bit out of place. Some of these are out of place. A lot of comedies here and horror, but yeah, it's a Paramount release, and yeah, it's a pretty sort of standard cover, to be honest. It's a bit uninspiring, but it's Top Gun, and they're making another one, right? I think. So we're on to the last one, and that is The Warriors. So this one I'm really not sure on, because obviously the Blu-ray release that I have is the has director's cut written on it. But I know that there are two versions: the regular, like theatrical, and the director's cut. And I watched that version. I didn't really like it, to be honest. I gotta say, the trailer makes it look a lot better than it actually is. So I may have to watch the regular version, but I don't know if this is the director's cut or not. It doesn't say anywhere on it, and it does say 94 minutes runtime, so I don't know. That's the interesting thing about this one. This might be a different cut to what I have on the other Blu-ray, so I'll have to do some research on it and see if I can find out. But yeah, that is that. So that's all 12. See if I can put these together for one picture. Probably not. I can have a go. That's not going to work. But yeah, I'll put these all on the shelf together. I think they'll look pretty good. Watch that, but you can see what I mean. That look pretty good on the shelf together, I think. But yeah, that's it for this video. As if you do want to check these out, HMV, £15 each, or 2 for 25, and yeah, they're pretty cool. But you won't be able to get Scarface unless, of course, your local store hasn't had the memo, in which case, grab it while you can. But yeah, this is really just for collectors, I think. They're overpriced compared to how much it would be for the regular Blu-rays. I know that, but it's only money, right? You only live once. So anyway, that'll do it for this video. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you all again soon. Until then, take care and bye for now.